Hello and welcome to a video review of Deluxe Class Legacy Buzzsaw. Now, this figure has some issues from age. It's not that old, but it did not age real well. This leg is really loose, so if you just kind of give him a little... But he is a Predacon Wasp, or Yellow Jacket, whatever you want to call him. And he is just a slight repaint and a very slight retool of Waspinator. So since I'm covering this guy, I'm not going to full on cover Waspinator, but we're going to look at him in this mode. Lots of robot cable underneath. The original Waspinator toy and Buzzsaw toy had that too, but it's not too bad. You got his stinger and his thorax, which is nicely detailed. You got the segmentation going down it, the nice black and yellow. You got his dark translucent wings, which are almost kind of see-through, not quite, but they are done in kind of a darkish, blackish red. Lots of nice detailing there. They are on ball joint, so lots of motion. His waist joint doesn't like to tab in or stay very steady. It is loose. Got the nice little bug feet, which do move on the front quite a bit. On the back they move, but they just move together, so you're not going to get a whole lot out of it. Head will move up and down. These just swivel. They look like they're on ball joints, but they're not. Mandibles will open, so you kind of get some nice poses. That's pretty much it for bug mode, and he is pretty small. I was gonna grab, you know what? Give me 1 second. Ignore my dog on her bed, but here is Cybertron Deluxe Class Snarl. So you can see quite a bit larger, and I know he's in robot mode, but even in beast mode he's still larger and bigger, kind of better. But we'll move him off to the side for one moment, and we'll get into transformation. Transformation for this guy is pretty simple. You just want to come down here if it already hasn't and split it. These tabs don't like to stay together. But once you have that done, you want to unhinge it there so you have this monstrosity going on. Take the legs, and they should untab. They tab in really nicely with this tab here into that slot, so you just kind of going to take a little effort. Rotate it around. And once you have that done, come down here, fold this bit up, untap the purple bit. There you have 1 foot. They're very tight on mine. So you have 1 foot like that, 1 foot like that. So you kind of have this going on. Bring this up, or rotating the legs, and that'll form that. For the upper body, just unpeg the heads if you haven't. They have little tabs there, little circular ports there. Bring them out, kind of just get them out of the way. Peg in the waist like so. Get the arms orientated correctly. Rotate them. Rotate the hand, so you have that going on. Rotate, and then rotate again. He has his Predacon symbol on his shoulder. Now for the awkward part. You want to bring this down. Then you also want to bring it back on a double hinge. And it's supposed to tab in, I thought. 1 second. Yeah, it's supposed to tab in, but on mine there it goes. So there's 2 tabs back here that just slot in. They never really stay on this copy, so I'm surprised they're actually staying right now. Take the chest, split it the best you can. If you can, it likes to get stuck a lot. And there you have Buzzsaw on his robot mode, and these legs you can just move around if you need to get them out of the way. Suffers from the Beast Wars insect leg syndrome. And again, for scale, we'll bring in Cybertron Snarl. Again, both Deluxes quite a bit bigger. So you can see his head, which is the Beast Wars original Waspinator mutant head, or Waspinator uses mutant head, I don't remember, but you can see light piping's not the greatest. You got the weird bat wings, you got the bug head, you got the purple. Legs just kind of go from white to, white, yellow to black, kind of fading there. Nice paint scheme. Got some black there, some purple there. Articulation wise, head is on a ball joint, but you're only going to get up, not really down. about that far before it catches on things, and a little bit of tiltage. Shoulders will go up that far. 360, you might clack into stuff. 360 at the, well, not really 360, but it can do a 360. You just gotta kind of move it out. He does have peg holes in the back. 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, and 360 at the waist. Or at the waist, at the wrist, sorry. Waist will only go that far before it catches and things. If you tilt him up a little bit, kind of get this out of the way, you can get a full 360. But it's not really worth it. Hips are on ball joints, will go forward that far before they kind of start to collide with everything because of the stinger. Back only that far. If you move it out, you can get a little bit more outward that far. 90 degrees at the knee. Some decent pivot, and feet will move down a little bit, and that's it for a poor buzzsaw here. Come to the back if you are so inclined. This piece is always really hard to get off. Remove that bit, and there you have his stinger gun. Oops. Everything came untabbed. That's the bad part about this figure is I don't know why the chest hasn't unpegged yet, but things don't like to, it doesn't help if I keep bumping the desk with my knee. Things don't like to stay tabbed in, but he's a decent enough figure. I got this guy on clearance for $10, so I actually have two of them. One stays in box, this one kind of lives on the shelf. It's not a bad figure. Sorry about that. If you're into Beast Wars repaints, it's not bad, but as a complete figure, the joints don't feel the greatest, specifically these ones, and things don't like to stay tabbed in. I mean, they do, but I mean, it's not like I'm pulling hard. It just doesn't like to stay tabbed in. And in bug mode, things don't like to stay tabbed in. It's just a bad mold. It's definitely suffering from mold degradation. But all in all, a clean transformation. Not a whole lot of robot kibble or bug kibble. The stinger is accurate as we saw in Waspinator in the cartoon. Same with the wings, so you can't really fault them too much. And you can rotate these however you want. Normally I just kind of have them pointing down. I wish they were on ball joints so you could kind of lay them flatter, but that's going to do it for this review, guys. I will catch you folks next time with hopefully another video.